What's up, physical media fans? I have the rest of that Amazon order that I talked about in the last video. It actually came with some other stuff that was already open, but I thought I'd share with you my haul. I mentioned in the last video that there was a sale on Kino Lorber and Scream Factory. I think I said Shout Factory in the last one, but they were all Scream Factory releases. They were all 4K. That was the sale. So I have some more here, some more 4K Blu-rays. I'm guessing they're going to be collector's editions because all of the ones in the last haul were. Flo is back with me. Hi, Flo. I don't have my trusty pocket knife this time because I don't need it. I already opened this and it's just a paper bag, so it was easy to rip open. So to show you what I got. Oh, this is the only thing that I actually ordered from Kino Lorber, which is Eastern Promises. It is a David Cronenberg film. It is not body horror. It's not really horror at all, but it is very good. It's definitely worth checking out. Viggo Mortensen, Naomi Watts, and Vincent Castle. William Hurt is in this, I believe, if I remember correctly. But it is very good, worth checking out, even if you're a diehard horror fan. It's got some good violence in it that might satisfy that itch. But it's a great one, great performances, and it's from an iconic horror director. So David Cronenberg put that out. So that's the only one I have from Kino Lorber. The rest I think are going to be from Scream Factory. Oh, Halloween 3. This is another film that the third one didn't do that great upon release, but it has gained a following over the years. The second Halloween, Halloween 2, didn't do as well as the first one. It had kind of, mixed reception. And by the time the third one came out, I think a lot of people had written off the franchise. And on top of that, it goes in a completely different direction. From what I'm told, John Carpenter meant to have the Halloween franchise be more like a series that had different stories that he was going to tell under the Halloween banner. This is a different story. It even has Halloween on a television within the movie that people are watching. So that's kind of a fun little meta Easter egg. This is an amazing sequel. It's so good. It's so wacky and weird. Highly recommended. But don't go into it thinking Michael Myers is going to be in anything other than a screen within your screen. It is kind of cosmic or religious horror, maybe, with druids and weird masks that can harm people. It is definitely worth a watch. So Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, worth a watch for sure. Next I have Alligator. So Alligator is an 80s kind of cornball, giant animal horror. It is written by John Sayles, the highly respected independent film writer and filmmaker. He directs his own films as well. It's not directed by him. Apparently it's directed by Louis Teague. But it is a fun one. It's, somebody flushes a pet alligator and it gets huge in the sewers of New York. So that's a cool one. Again, 4K Blu-ray combo collector's edition. Oh, the Evil Dead remake. So this is an exceptional remake to a beloved horror staple, Evil Dead. The Evil Dead franchise is very well known and very well loved within horror circles. And this, from Fede Alvarez, did an amazing job of capturing the spirit of the first Evil Dead, which was a little bit more spooky. The second Evil Dead had a lot of comedy mixed in it, and then Army of Darkness was almost pure comedy, action, fantasy, horror. So this captured the spirit of the first one and did it with amazing special effects, intense gore, a rain shower of blood, and so on and so forth, with some great performances, amazing direction, and just brutal. It is very good. So again, highly recommended. I'm gonna end up putting all of these in my eBay store. So check out the link to my eBay store if you're interested in buying any of these. If they're not up there, either I sold them, you know, in person, or you got beat to it. Next, we have Monkey Shines. So another Stephen King adaptation. I mentioned Silver Bullet in my last video, which was very good. Monkey Shines is pretty good. It doesn't hold up as well as Silver Bullet does, but it's pretty good, and it's intense. I mean, the main character is helpless pretty much, and he relies on this helper monkey who ends up kind of turning bad, this capuchin monkey. George Romero directed it and adapted the Stephen King story, so it is, you know, another offering from, you know, a genre great, George Romero. This is my last one. So let's see. We have Humanoids from the Deep. So this is kind of a cult classic. This is from the 80s, I believe. And if not the late 70s, I think it's the 80s. So it's kind of a short, exploitative, somewhat exploitative film that's got, you know, creature feature, and fun fact, the special effects, my dog has a toy, she's throwing it around. Special effects were done by Rob Bottin, or Botin, I'm not sure how to say it, but he is the young man, he was a young man at the time, responsible for the practical effects in John Carpenter's The Thing. So, you know, it's got some fun effects, some cool stuff in it, but it was on a great sale, so I picked this one up as well. So, as I said, these 5 were all Scream Factory, and this is the only one I ended up getting from Kino Lorber, which makes sense because I'm focused on horror, sci-fi, so on and so forth. So Kino Lorber has a little bit of that, but that's not their kind of forte. So once again, thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe, share if you know anybody who's interested in physical media. If you know anybody who's interested in buying some of this stuff, go ahead and share it with a friend. Or if you don't have friends, share it with strangers online. Thanks a lot.